Well, hello everyone. It is I, the real Randy Chavez, coming at you today with a super fascinating video about what's going on with utility, what's going on with Amar Singh, what's going on with Rewind Collective, what's going on with some of the disgruntled employees, some of which are, you could argue, yes, the employees were, or at least one of them that I know was not paid. The other ones were claiming they weren't paid. Uh, and this is absolutely bananas. So we do have a couple of doctored documents as well that I have to go over. But first, I want to say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. We'll wait for a couple of people to get here before I go and start this, but we'll let me gather some of the evidence we got here. Hi guys. Meow 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 meow. So there's a couple of things here. Let me go and reach out to one of these people saying live now. And let's start. I guess we should make like Hillary Duff and say, let's go back to the beginning. All right, so if we're going chronologically, I noticed that I think like 2 days ago, or yeah, it was yesterday. Let me read you the email that I had sent Amar. Um, oh no, sorry, it was 2 days ago. Saying, good evening. Just a quick question about the utility platform. I've noticed the Twitter is gone and the Discord is blank. Is the project over or are we delaying a bit? And Amar had messaged back yesterday saying, we are doing a delay, but it is happening. Okay, so that that's all that I had heard of up until a few hours ago. I was at the gym and I was like, oh God, this is breaking right now. So let me go and share some of the accusations. These are accusations that have been tossed around. This is by NG. NG was the person that had control of all the socials, like the Instagram, the utility Twitter, and the utility Discord, or most of the utility Discord. And it was an email. So, and you could take a look at the email. I won't show Amar's email address in there because this is very, very cryptic. So what is in the body of the email says, quote, the company is filing for bankruptcy, so there will be no money to pay, end quote, sent from iPhone on March 6th at 11:08. But when you take a look at the stamp time, you could take a look at, when you take a look at the stamp time, there is clearly stuff being erased after the '08 and then stuff that was being erased before the wrote. So this is already doctored at least twice. And then when you look at uh, what is right before March 6th, there's clearly something that didn't erase all of it. The amount isn't worthy much, but that's people work I have to pay. I'm guessing English is not this person's first language. I mean that the amount of work that they were doing, or the amount of money that they were supposed to get, or that they did get for the work that they did, supposedly wasn't a lot, and this person had to front a lot of the money. And then again, I don't know if this is Amar Singh or not. It looks like it's made to look like it's from Amar. I and I'll get more on his opinion later, where it says the company is bankrupt. I can connect you with our UK bankruptcy lawyers if you want. No money left. Sent from my iPhone, blah blah blah. I don't even know if he does have an iPhone. I think he does. Well, let me check. I can check to see if he has one. He does have an iPhone, yeah. So this may or may not have been a real thing. We don't know. I do have a email from Amar saying, so I said, Amar says, this is not me. Or that's just, he says, quote, not me. When shown the email or the screenshot of the supposed email from Amar himself, he says, not me. So, I mean, that's from the horse's mouth. He says, not me. We'll go over to more of the accusations from this particular NG employee. Now, again, There is another employee that I do know that did not get paid for their work, but that was more of a a separate issue that happened quite a while ago. As far as I know, people were getting paid up until recently, but again, that this accusation, again, I'll read the accusations first, and their Amar's official response, and then how it affects utility, or not utility, or I guess utility, which apparently is still going on. Apparently, it is not bankrupt, but we'll keep it going. We have NG saying, "Hey, at everyone at here, I'm here to tell you about the," and again, this is slander. This has since been deleted. I don't know if it was deleted by NG or if it was deleted by the person that is going through the um the Discord. Um, okay, I actually got emails from both. Okay. Uh, this is from 5 days ago. All right, I guess I'll read the emails in a second. I just want to read the supposed accusations first. Um, this person really dragging Amar Singh's name through the mud when Amar Singh basically refutes this person, saying that this is just a disgruntled employee that had stolen thousands or tens of thousands from him. I'll read that in a second. But he says, "I'm here to tell you more about the Indian fake activist called Amar Singh. He pretends to help women and human rights with his NFT projects, which don't support anyone except his pockets." That I know is false, because that I know Amar has gone on and donated to specific charities, and I know that that particular sentence where he says they don't support anyone except his pockets, that is not true. It says, I hereby challenge Amar to show any proof of payments to charity or any NGO, which as of right now, there is no actual evidence of him doing that. Again, you don't have to take my word for it. If you don't take my word for it, then wait for Amar to bring up whether it's tax returns or whether it's receipts, whatever ID numbers. But as of right now, we don't have actual proof, except for most of what's on his Wikipedia. He explicitly uses the funds of users here and Rewind to grow his arrogance and sexism. So be advised, nobody in the utility Discord, at least to my knowledge, has ever given Amar a dime. I've never invested in him. Somebody asked me a couple of different times if I had ever been paid to promote this. I've never been paid, and more on that later, because apparently NG and others were getting thousands or tens of thousands. But no, I was like #1 ambassador, or I guess I still am, but I've never been paid by him to promote the project. I just believe in him and believe in the project. And again, we'll continue to make our assessments as this continues on. But yeah, saying uses the funds of users here and Rewind to grow his arrogance and sexism. I know it. I know for a fact most of that is a lie, because again, we have never given him funds. At least I haven't. I don't know why anyone would say, "Oh yeah, let me join this Discord so I can give this person money." I don't think anyone would do that. Comment down below if you ever did give him money. Um, and the Rewind is still active. That is still, their Twitter is active. They're doing really well. NG says he steals his employees' money and pretends to be bankrupt while going out on safaris, luxurious tours, South Africa and Greece. So be advised, Amar says that they are not bankrupt. Even if they were bankrupt, even if utility had claimed bankruptcy, you legally can go and say, yeah, this company that you were hired by has no funds left. Like if I were to say I'm making Blender Bottle LLC and I hire Dashi to be an employee of Blender Bottle LLC, and I use Blender Bottle, I fund it with my own funds and say, okay, this is going to be funded by me until further notice, and Blender Bottle is going to make a whole bunch of money. If I go and I fail to launch something, and then I say, hey, there's no revenue coming in, even though I've been paying you for a year, this company is declaring bankruptcy, and you cannot be paid any further because there are no funds in that. I legally do not have to take my own funds and continue to pay Dashi. Amar does not have to take his own funds and continue to pay other people if utility was bankrupt, which he says it's not. If utility was bankrupt, or again, I would take my own funds and pay people if they had worked for whatever. But again, that's just me. You don't legally have to do that. And NG says, here's some proof of the lies and hypocrisy. And he just posts a photo that says thief of him. Like that means nothing. And then the other photo that came out, which what I just showed you, which was the email. So anyway, moving on. I do have another email from NG. From NG, so I'll get to Utility's official statement first, and after I read Utility's official statement, and this is a statement from Amar as well. Where am I at here? So I asked Amar to come on the podcast tonight to clear things up. He may or may not come. I'm not sure. He said this weekend if possible, which I might. I don't know. He says he's speaking at a LGBTQ event. Bless me. I don't know where in the world he is right now. He could be in New York. He could be in England. He could be literally anywhere in the world. I don't know. But usually he's not available just on a whim. So the quote from their official statement is, due to the regrettable, slanderous, and false actions of a former service provider known as NG, who will not be commenting further for legal reasons, as this matter is with our lawyers, NG has been paid tens of thousands over the past year to manage our Discord server, and recent evidence came to light suggesting he was doing this erroneously. Anyone in that Discord platform or anyone in that utility Discord could have told you 100% that NG was there part of the time. Definitely not worthy of the tens of thousands, whereas the ambassadors have gotten diddly squat, which again, we were never contracted to get paid at all. So I'm just saying, like, if someone should be getting paid, it should be some of the ambassadors who have literally kept that Discord alive. But again, that's just me maybe being a little selfish. So apparently there is a lawsuit against this particular employee that, again, did have access to the Twitter. That's why the Twitter's down. Did have access to Instagram. That's why the Instagram's down. Just did this full-on attack against Amar. So again, we're not 100% sure. When I asked Amar, hey, can I get a statement stating that Utility is not in bankruptcy? Amar had not answered, but again, Amar is at a function that he is speaking at tonight. So I will give him a day or so on that. But that's the official statement from Amar, from Utility. Try to go on later. He's at an event. Yep. So Amar has been saying that people make false statements all the time, such as NG. And that's what he's suggesting. So I do have a email from NG, though, and we're going to go on. And this is from 5 days ago, saying, hello, Amar. Hope you're doing well. Please advise on unsettled payment from 2/3 weeks ago. And note that servers need boosts so you can keep the links. Amar says the company is filing for bankruptcy, so there will be no money to pay. Oh, this is part of what I got before. So this is actually the full email. But again, all right, so that person NG had, well, now I know NG's name. I'm not going to dox anyone, though. Had taken out the name, and NG had also taken out the email, which again, Amar says this is not him, which it technically doesn't, it might not be him. The last email saying, we cannot lose more money and give existing holders NFTs after they did not support the release. You did not verify the correct information with me. But again, that looks like, it says that looks like it's from Amar, but again, I have no proof of that. And then NG says, hello, Amar, these emails was for verify. Yeah, this person definitely English second language. These emails were for verifying and clarifying all details concerning the airdrop. You can find below all the details as confirmed. I don't have that. Those are just screenshots. Okay, and then we have one from an employee that, and this is what I know, where the employee had said, hey, I know we haven't spoken in a while, but just wanted to reach out as to what happened with, okay, all right, as to what happened with Amar. I want to reach out because it felt appropriate to share with you that my experience with Amar was a really bad one, and I was never paid either for my work. And this is from a person that I do know personally. They continue on to say, he essentially hired me for community and marketing help, but quickly gave me an ultimatum when it came to working for him that revolves around just growing the socials, which wasn't what I was hired for. When I realized he was prepared to fire me if I didn't meet his goal, which was also the same time I got really sick from the Rona, I tried to let him know this wasn't possible and that I would either have to walk away or rework my position. He never responded or paid me, so I just cut my losses. Sorry to hear you're going through this, and I wish it was different. And that is from a person that I do know. Um, and that, yeah, so that really sucks for that person. Um, I had invited a couple people on. It seems like they're a bit busy right now. And then we'll go over some of the Discord real quick. And then I'll get to comments in a second, right after that. Let's go to the Discord for utility. Mm, 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 mm. This took a turn. Yeah. And again, that NG had either deleted their stuff over on the Discord, or somebody from the Discord had deleted it for them, or they just didn't want those screenshots getting out. Well, whatever it was, those pictures were deleted, but again, screenshots of it. We're going to take a look at, this is general, right? Okay, so from AP Utility, that's the one who is kind of running the Discord now, is saying, happy Friday, I guess. And then we have them saying, due to the regrettable, slanderous, and false actions of a former service provider known as NG, who will not be commenting further for legal reasons, as this matter is with our lawyers. NG has been paid tens of thousands of dollars over the past year to manage our Discord server, and recent evidence came to light suggesting he was doing this erroneously. And yeah, like I said, you could take a look at that Discord and see that NG was in there every now and then, very part-time. So I am going to take a look at people's questions on here. I'm saying, is the ambassador chat was not public. Somebody says, did CoffeeZilla come through or something? For the official statement. Somebody asking, is the project dead? And AP Utility says, no, the project is not dead. And we have, I won't say people's names, but somebody says the managers were getting paid tens of thousands while the ambassadors were getting nothing. Seems kind of weird since the ambassadors had abilities to remove posts and were a lot of the lifeline for this project. I'm not going to lie. I kind of agree with that. I'm just saying. So somebody said, what's happened to all the channels? I can't see this one, an announcement channel. All the channels in the Discord. AP Utility said, we were doing a social media cleanup, and channels will be up again soon. And AP Utility responds, so the managers are getting paid tens of thousands. AP Utility says the ambassadors were to receive wonderful benefits once the project went live. And I said, were, went. And then AP Utility said, were and will. So from AP Utility, from Amar, they still say that this is going. They are just delayed, which my previous conversations with Amar have been, hey, we need to get, what do you call it? That they needed something. It was like an onboard payment or something like that they needed. I don't know if that's the reason why. That's the only reason. Maybe they just don't want to launch in a bear market. Kind of same why OMI is not necessarily on a lot of these exchanges. Why Earth 2 did not launch their Essence token from last year that they were supposed to, because again, bear market. So that could be a reason why. I'm not sure though. Space is not a space. I am happy. AP Utility says, looking forward to your show. So we have somebody saying that's fine and all, but we would see the NG, which is the former manager, once a week on average, if that, whereas Real Randy Chavez, Tiwi, Potential Human, VeVe Fambam, people like this daily keeping the project actually alive and afloat when there was little interaction from anyone formal, yet someone managing got tens of thousands over the past year for doing what feels like very little to actually help keep the project afloat. That seems a little wrong to the ambassadors who got thousands of people to join. I liked that comment. And the same person says, hell, I was offered ambassador and turned it down because I didn't want people to think that only ambassadors can get top rank level. And so people can see that all they needed to do was be active. I held the top spot since the ranking system was implemented, and we barely did anything with it. Seems kind of weird. So apparently all of the first 10,000 people to join are still getting those NFTs as per Amar, as per these utility, as per AP utility, but we're not, we're still waiting for Amar to make a public appearance. And then he plugs the channel, blah, 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 blah. Well done, straight fire, good time. Can you make somebody has utility art.eth, and they want to sell it. And then I'll get to questions in 1 second. All right, 1 second here. We'll be discussing your part of promoting the server and such. Yeah, so I had continuously gone on and said, hey, all of these drops that we're going to do, which apparently is still happening at some point, a lot of the profits are going to go to charity. I'll be curating a drop at some point, which is, I don't know when that's going to happen, hopefully at some point this year. But if it does, then I'll be curating a drop. I'll be discussing everything. Look forward to check in. And Chavez, I hope someone until he joins you. Shouldn't be alone trying to explain. Yeah, where are all these peeps? If we're just toting event dumping receipts time. So any on is up on Amar addresses live. I know he is busy. Hope things clear up. Comment, dang, function. And he's on explaining right now. Yep, I'm on right now. Okay, so let me get the comments here. Legacy of Bermuda says curiosity about this. Hello. Oh, potential human says great. Greetings, meet people. Hello, potential human. Shawnee PooTube saying, what up, everybody? How's it going? Wookie Cookie. Howdy, howdy. SoCal Omi Homie says, had to stop playing Illuvium to drop in and see what's up. What's going on, man? How you doing? Hey, Omar saying, hey, Randy and Dashy. How's it going? Smarty Pants, what's going on? Saying, yo, how's it going? How many Plutos are you up to, fam? Dr. Strange, what's going on, fam? I hope you're doing well. Oh, love you, man. That Dennis says, can we speed this up? I'm waiting for Ether. Oh, yeah. Earth 2's got a, oh, God, there's so much Earth 2 news. There's so that is quickly becoming my favorite metaverse. Actually, it currently is my favorite metaverse. VeVe is not out yet, so it doesn't count. Omar says, Sam was in the tweet group on how more banks will fall, and there was an emergency Fed meeting on Monday. What came here for the fam? Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Were you paid, bro? No, I was never paid. I freaking wish I was paid. Maybe I will. I think I will. For one of the drops that I'll be curating, if it comes to pass, then I'll go and be like, hey, I'll take a piece of these profits for myself. But for the most part, a lot of those profits, the one that I'm going to curate, will probably go to Best Friends Animal Society. I'm not 100% sure yet. I'll keep you all posted. But no, as of right now, of this live, I have not been paid. I was not contracted to be paid, so there's no real reason for me to be salty. What's this about? This is about utility, Amar Singh, and some people claiming that he had filed bankruptcy, or at least the company had filed bankruptcy, that they weren't paid. Amar refuting that claim, saying that, yeah, listen, this person stole like tens of thousands of dollars, not doing their job, fired them, and they were in control of the socials, and that back and forth. But I do know of somebody that did actually work, was contracted to work for utility, and they did not get paid. That was a separate issue that did happen months ago. Yeah. Skinny Peas, afternoon, interesting bank day. Oh my God, this bank day. This was one of the craziest days. Silvergate and, oh, Lordy. And Silicon as well. Like, they're not Silicon Secure, Silicon, the bank. I think there was like 150 billion in uninsured money that a lot of people were losing. Like, oh my God, that run on Silicon this morning. Again, the bank, not Silicon Secure. Ridiculous. That says, SoCal, how does Illuvium Dusk fare? I don't know what that is. SoCal, Omi says, I'm happy 20K D1 SKs sold out. Position alpha sale just ended, and series base sets. Oh God, hiccups. We're on sale for $7 for the next 3 days. Interesting. James says Mega Rug. We actually don't. As of right now, everyone is saying that no, they did not declare. At least everyone at Utility is saying that there is no official bankruptcy. This person was just saying slanderous things, as people do all the time. So we're actually not 100% sure right now. So Omi says, Hero Cards did 9K sales on secondary, and Avatars did 200K. Jesus, I gotta take a look. I gotta take a picture of that. There you go. Says, if you don't see the red flag, you're part of the problem. Bruh, I literally went over the fact that I know somebody that did not get paid for their services. Heck out of here, saying I'm part of the problem. Mutable Node says, did you request to get of the ambassadors list, that is a whole issue that has next to nothing to do with me, and it is not my place to talk about that. Daniel Marquez says, comment, dang, I'll listen for a bit. Says no ambassadors were paid. Bull dinky, we were paid, or saying no ambassadors were paid. Correct. None of the ambassadors were paid. Dive Jedi says, hey, I just raided some ether. Yeah. Oh, get that bread, Dive Jedi, get that bread. Bletchley Khan says a bunch of red flags. There are a couple of red flags. Maybe they can be explained away. Maybe they can't. Not sure. But yeah, man. Congrats, Dive Jedi, on the. How many of yours have been successful? Because a lot of yesterday, some of the raids were like 50% successful, and now it looks like maybe 10% of the raids are successful. But that is from not a lot of people have got their favorite spots yet, where they can consistently raid. So yeah. So does Congrats Jedi. MT Hodler says ambassador chat was public. I read through a ton of it before it closed out. Oh, really? Ambassador chat was okay. Good. Glad. There's a bit about it, including stream where oh, that'd be great. That'd be. I would love to be on a CoffeeZilla vid. Also related with VeVe in Ukraine. Nothing to do with Ukraine, but yeah, let's talk about the VeVe connection real quick with Rewind Collective. So there is a Pride chat, and a lot of the Pride chat was concerned, and like, hey, is Pride gonna go down because of this? And Pride was really part of the Pride. All right, here we go. Was part of, yes, Rewind Collective and Givenchy Beauty that had nothing to do with Utility. So even if Utility did go bankrupt, which there's really no evidence to say that they did right now, unless someone can take a look for it that says they did file for bankruptcy. I can't find one. Pride has gone down about $20, but that's it. You know, it was like $5.19, it's $4.99 now. So it looks like people are keeping Pride. Honestly, if Pride did go down to like just a couple hundred, I'd probably buy one because again, it has nothing to do with Utility. It has the only reason why people are associating with that was because Amar Singh was the middleman for Givenchy and Rewind, and going on this for VeVe. I don't even know if VeVe's aware of what I think VeVe knows what Utility is, and the way Amar had explained it is because I want to do a lot of drops. And because VeVe has hundreds of licensors, they cannot do drops with me all the time. And that, obviously they have other people to answer to. And they're, when you're working with like Disney and Marvel, whatever, like other companies kind of sometimes they push to the side. So that's why Omar wanted to make this. So VeVe is definitely aware of this. And then they had I think it was Rewind that did the partnership with Maker's Place though. So that also had nothing to do with each other. But again, Amar was the middleman for it. When this all comes out, depending on what happens, if it is true that Utility did declare bankruptcy, maybe VeVe would say, oh, hey, we're going to kind of move away from Rewind Collective. But if it comes out that, hey, Amar is correct and these people are just being slanderous, or most of the people are being slanderous, then I don't see why they wouldn't do any more things with Rewind Collective or Givenchy. Yeah, that doesn't make sense. That's why they wouldn't. Also, I'm going to go on the YouTube here, and I'm going to ask everyone to smash that like button. I'm doing a lot of work here. Anyway, free way to help support the channel. What was it? There's nothing exciting in Ambassador chat. Not anymore. It got deleted. How many people are in the project as we speak? There was over 10,000 people in the Discord. There's a lot of people in the Discord, and a lot of the reason for a lot of people to get there was because the first 500, or maybe it was the first. There was 3 tiers. The first like 500, the first like couple thousand, and then the first 10,000 were all to receive exclusive NFTs just for joining. So I think there were more than 10,000 people in the Discord at that time. Sleeping says, Randy, sleeping. How's it going, fam? And Marquez says, comment. Okay, I'm one of the first 1,000 to join Utility and have some Rewind NFTs. So I was a little nervous when I heard Funny Business. Again, there's right now outside of my one friend that I did know that did not get paid for their work last year. This stuff it's interesting. It's hard to. There's no proof of bankruptcy at this time. If there is, I haven't seen it. Amar will be coming on at some point. All chat games is straight. How long do you spend playing Earth 2 on average on a daily basis? If you were to ask that question a week ago, most people would have said not many hours a day, maybe an hour a day, but well, it depends if they're building hollow buildings and stuff like that. But now that side droids are live and rating is live, people are literally losing sleep over the fact that they're spending essence on side droids. That's another thing. Essence is being burned like a mother flapper. Spending essence on side droids, and they're doing rating parties. So yeah, people are spending a couple hours a day. Now me, not so much. I got a lot going on, but obviously I still check it every day. Mutable Node says, when they say keep the project afloat, what is floating? I don't believe I ever received my instructions on how to get my NFT for being in the first tier. When I say keeping the project afloat, meaning like keeping interest there, keeping the Discord alive, being active. Because I don't believe I ever received my instructions. Yeah, so basically those were probably just going to be airdropped. They say that utility is still going to launch. If it does, if things are still on track but just delayed, maybe Q2. We'll see. Bogart says, "What up? Yo, what up, fam?" Homework Sajay says, Roku discloses 26% of its cash. Oh no! In now collapsed Silicon Valley Bank. Oh, rip in Roku. Oh God, what is their stock doing? Oh, I should have told my friend Dan to get out because rip in pasta. All right, let me check this real quick. Second day in a row, the market's red. Oh, Roku's only down 3% after hours. They're down less than 1% on the day. Then after hours, down 3%. Which, if I invested in Roku and they go and say, yeah, 26% of our cash is now in collapsed Silicon Valley Bank, I would have withdrew everything. I would have sold Roku, but maybe when the market opens tomorrow, that I got to take a picture of that as well because that's fascinating. All right, moving. Omi the Clown says, worth noting that Amar's other company, Curated Properties Ltd, is also in liquidation at the moment. But again, I don't know if Omi the Clown, can you send me proof of that? I'd really like to go over that because again, there's no evidence that I've seen that utility is actually in bankruptcy. When I did ask Amar about it, he just hadn't answered. But again, he is at an event, is speaking, so I don't know. I can't take his absence for like oh yeah, we are. I'm just not going to say it. I just I have to hear it from him one way or the other. But yeah, if you could send me that, that'd be great. That guy says, yes, it's rather time consuming. It's about 20-25% hit rate so far. Just started. Okay. All right. So it looks like it's evening out. And again, when you get your favorites, you can just hit it over and over and over. As I think many people collect their ether every day now to prevent being raided. Oh, mother flapper. Maybe I should. Well, when you collect it, wait, people weren't collecting their ether every day anyway? Can they get your ether once it's already been collected or transferred? Like if I have 200 ether and I didn't transform it to essence, can I get that rated from me? I don't know. All right, well let me collect right now. Oh, I actually, yeah. Oh, all right. Well, I transformed it now accidentally. In 16 essence. Wow. Have any notifications saying that I've been rated? Nope, no notification saying I've been rated. I did generate a couple of jewels though. How many jewels I got? Wow, I got 8 jewels. Okay, not a lot. I think I did that this morning though. I've land plots in R2. Will I be able to tell if any are rated? Yeah, apparently, you get notifications that you've been rated. Hot dog cart people says, "Hi, Randy. We love you." Oh, I thank you, the hot dog cart people. I love you guys too. I get you guys all the time. You guys are great. I'm gonna take a picture of that. Good times. Livy Rob 505 says, "What's up, Randy? How are you today?" I'm doing all right. I have just done 6 workouts in 3 days. You heard that right? 2, count them, 2 marshmallows. Now, yeah. Since what's today? Friday. Since Wednesday, I have done 2 workouts a day. So I did 6 workouts in 3 days, and I'm feeling all right. Like, am I? What's her name? Because I'm good. Yeah, I'm feeling all right, baby. My body hurts though. I need to eat more. Let's get this ether. Get that breather. Get that bread. BB9 says Hero done $480,000 of sales in app, not 9K. That's a lot. Good for you. Good for you, Hero. Blockchain Andy says, let's go. Only class is worth noting. It's the second time that Amar's the company curated properties LTD is currently being liquidated. Again, if you could send that to me, that'd be great. Oh, hold on. You said something on the Twitter. I'm good and feeling alright, baby. I'm gonna have the best second night of my life. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, it's not loading. It's not. Okay, here we go. Open. Pavilions building, Brighton, East Sussex, BN1, 1EE. Active. It says it's active. Curated Properties LTD credit report. It's right. There's no data available. Okay, well it says it's in good standing. It's active. Company's 4 years old. Curated Properties LTD. Company private limited with share capital. Oh, company status in liquidation. I'm not. Well, what are they in liquidation for? Are they liquidating some of their shares to do a cap raise, or are they like liquidating because like to keep the lights on? Like, are they like shining the knobs on the Titanic? Like, what are they doing? I got an ad for 35 perfectly timed cheerleader picks. Oh my god. So that I feel like this is incomplete, and I don't want to buy or how much does it cost to buy this report? No, I'm not spending that on that. It's like 20 euro. Oh, back deeper. Okay, Rambo. Yeah, let's get Rambo tomorrow. Sylvester Stallone has not given me has not answered me. I was very excited to go and get him on the podcast. He hasn't answered though. So yeah, are they in liquidation because they're liquidating some of their shares in order to do a cap raise for something, or are they just not able to keep the lights on and that's what they're doing? Again, I don't know. So I'm gonna keep you posted on that. I'll keep you all posted. VeVe Las Vegas says, great job leading the way in communications and content. Utility needs to step up and prove themselves. Maybe this will make it so that people from utility are actually there a little more often, and it's not just me, Tiwi, and other people there. Watching Anna says, Earth 2 is a bigger. Okay, Earth 2 is not a rug at all. Do not spread lies. Dive Jedi says, SoCal, homie, I don't think you get notified. Just collect your ether every day, then it's safe. Oh, okay, as long as you collect it, safe. That's fine. The Hero did 9K in the last 24 hours, according to Immutable X Marketplace front page. Oh yeah. Where was the? Yeah, and 20. I mean, unless Hero did something amazing, there's no way they made 400,000 the last 24 hours. Yeah, no way. I collected and converted like monthly before. I have little plots at Lighthouse all over the place. Nice. Need to claim your ether. Don't need to transform. Okay, cool beans, cool beans. Yep, thank you. Got it. It says I have famous dive spots there in the ocean. That's amazing. Just bought an ultra rare Lambo. Get it, VeVe Las Vegas. Get that bread. Love this game. Congrats, VeVe Las Vegas. Tried to get the silver Lambo, matching my logo number, but the seller wants 800 for it. Too much right now. Buy more Illuvium discs. Nice. Hit the like button. Yeah, filthy tech monkeys. Omar says backer of USDC had put in at Silvergate and Silicon Valley Bank. That is not good at all. Look at Omar says try Stallone's daughter. Who are Stallone's daughters? Man, I gotta. Oh God, excuse me. All right, let me take a look at Stallone. Does he follow his daughters? I don't even. All right, well, he's following 32 people, so I imagine what. Oh, he's following Arnold Schwarzenegger. Let's just run the best round. Are they unwaxed? Is Unwaxed? What are their names? I don't know if that's them. Their last names should be Stallone, right? Unless they want to, separate. All right, Sophia Stallone. Okay, and Scarlett Stallone. Okay. Sophia and Scarlett Stallone. Let me go and. Oh, he's following Shawn Michaels. That's amazing. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so Sophia Stallone is not. She is not on Twitter. She hasn't been active on Twitter in a while. Scarlett Stone has not been on Twitter in a while either. All right, unfollowing those people. Rip and pasta. What do you think? Mr. K says, anyone got mail from Binance that Lung/Luna deposit address expiring? What does that mean? Are they removing tokens from? I don't know. I have not gotten that email though. Also on Binance. So, only the clouds essentially means the company can no longer pay their bills, so a liquidator has stepped in to sell it off. The remaining assets belong to the company. Oh, okay. All right. So you brought the report. Rip and pasta. Rip in actual pasta. Yeah, that is not good. So maybe they did declare bankruptcy. Oh man, I don't know. Bogar says, I love how people call VeVe a rug. 6th year. Rugs have done a few times less than a year. These are companies that are building their dream and successful. Yeah, agreed. What's their super? Yeah, agreed. Could just be a nothing burger, though, as the other companies he runs are still active. Disgruntled employees workers could just be from curated properties. LTD, to be honest, that is possible as well. Thanks for giving the answers. Got the email today. Cheers. Public house is also worth noting, though the guy is just not experienced in business. The only other company he has of any length is dissolved. Also worth noting, his business addresses are virtual office addresses. I know because I use same one for a few. All right, that makes sense. Hold on. Which ones? So apparently people are blasting me as being part of the scam, which again, we're not sure that this is even in bankruptcy. And then I was paid to shill. And guys, there's been zero monetary transactions. There's been zero any type. I've not got paid in NFTs. I've not got paid anything from utility. I just like the mission. I like Amar. Again, if it turns out that this is in bankruptcy and he hasn't been paying his people, which I know one person that had not been paid, that part is true. But again, I do like the mission. But again, this is not. I have not been paid at all for this. It goes. Heard when? Oh, Charizard. So people keep buying. Oh man, I can't look at it. People keep buying these. Speaking of which, I've been getting in. Oh yeah, my body. The sealed products game. Look what I got from eBay. All right, we're gonna. Oh god, I don't have a scissor. Okay, we're gonna get through this. I got something that I don't want to ruin, so I will wait until I get one of my knives. Yeah, Randy's innocent always. Family. Jab a pen in here. Oh god. Oh god, I can't jab a pen through this. What is this? I know it's bubble wrap, but like, my god, man, this is impossible to break through. Ugh. Ugh. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'll let you guys know what I got as I break through this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I feel like Swamp from Mario. You hear the beating of the heart, you know this. Oh man, I don't know the words. You know there's zombies on the prowl. And it's terror. Yeah, I did. I got Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island, sealed. You. And yeah, I'm gonna start getting into sealed products. So anyway, we're gonna put you. There's room, right? Yeah. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Does anyone have any more questions? I feel like I've answered a bunch. You know there's zombies on the prowl. Okay, we're getting on Priscilla? No. Oh man, messages be blowing up though. Could use a link to that right there. Okay, anyway. If we got dang, we getting back to VHS and I pick ready. God, thank you. Yeah, it's classic. I had to go for Nemo drop today. I got Common Gang though. Love the artwork. Yeah, somebody had bought 2 already of the Common, and then they're like DGen gambling went in. They're like, yeah, let me get another one. So they spent another $30 and got a sub 100. So I was like, oh, sometimes it's worth it. I don't know. I want to check how many of these actually got bought. Take a look, see. VeVe, and we'll go to the drops. Take a look at today's drop, which was Nemo. Oh, okay. So maybe like 60% of them. It looks like 60. Ooh, what does Grab Shell do? Grab Shell do. Okay. Yeah, I guess about 2/3 of them. So let's say about $70,000, give or take. That's how much VeVe had made today. Gonna, if you can help me navigate this later. Oh, so yes, 100%. Okay. You know, it's coming. You know the scream is gonna stop. Here comes the really scary part. Copy that. Duly noted. Okay, so apparently the person that I know that wasn't paid, they had never sent an invoice to Amar Singh. That's why there has been no payment. And I do have confirmation from my friend that there has been no that invoice was never sent. So as of right now, it really looks like this was just an attack on utility. Looks like it was an attack on Amar. That one person that I do know that had not gotten paid had never sent the invoice. Amar said they never sent the invoice. My friend had confirmed that they had never sent the invoice. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm leaning towards everything's gonna be fine for utility. We'll know in a few days if the socials are back up. We'll know if they as of right now, it does not look like they have gone into bankruptcy. I've not seen any paperwork or any evidence suggesting that they've gone into bankruptcy. So as of right now, it looks pretty. It looks like it's just a disgruntled employee from the utility place, which again that um, had taken a lot of money and doing no work or next to no work. So yeah, I'll interesting. Anyone have any questions? Because I've been talking for about 15 minutes there. Should I go over some Omi and VeVe stuff and Anchor and Earth 2? Because I got a lot of stuff. Should be hold on. Saying that just to be clear, I never got paid. I was never contracted to get paid. I just like the idea of selling NFTs for charity. Look at that. And just so y'all know, I mean, people try to take me down all the time. I can imagine someone that is very much in the LGBTQ community, that is an activist, that is a multimillionaire, that is technically royalty. People probably try to take that person down more than they take me down. I'm just going to throw that out there as well. We'll go over what did I tweet on today? We'll go out and take a look at my tweets. Sushi swap, yep. Answers. Oh no, I didn't really do that much on Twitter. Wow, it's kind of annoying. We'll go over some YouTube comments though from other videos that I have not answered yet. We're trying to create something to come. Remind that the actual. Many well-funded companies have been delayed. Yeah, so maybe guys, many well-funded companies have been delaying products for years, and like again, Earth 2 had the largest land sale out of any metaverse ever. They were supposed to launch their token last year. We might get it this year. VeVe's been talking about MCP, OUP, and exchanges since last year, maybe even the year before in VeVeverse. We'll probably get them this year. So when Amar says, hey, we were supposed to launch in December 2022, and then we just get delayed by maybe 2 quarters, technically not. He could still pull it off this month. Probably going to be in Q2, though. I think that's normal, par for the course. Again, just my opinion. I'm going to my products for years. Makes sense that there's just delays by a couple quarters, especially considering there's been no revenue yet. Okay, so that's pretty much it. I'll wait till the full hour, and I'll go over some YouTube comments. Ugh. Okay. So the YouTube studio, in the comments, we have Poor Man Printing says, David, love that guy. Me too. That is just a reference to David Yu. Brennan M says, yeah, I probably worked out a little too much this week, legs and lower body in particular, upper body strength tonight, so should be okay, but we'll be resting good this weekend. Hit the ultra miles on the drop and still hodling. Congrats on good workouts and for hodling that amazing piece. That is why you hodl. That is eventually they go up. Okay. Now where was I? Let's take a look at some VeVe stuff. I got about 50 gems. What should I get? I'm gonna lean towards something that's really cheap because I want to do other stuff. Also, I really want this Mr. Fantastic. It's $42. It's ultra rare. I don't have it. And again, we have the Fantastic Four, Sue Storm. We have the greeting card. We have that's the only one that I don't have out of the Fantastic Four. And that holiday card is a secret rare. Only 616 that were ever made, so 526 will be available. And it's at $43. I think that's a little undervalued. That's just my opinion, not financial advice. I have 3 of them sub 100. I'm just going to say that. Actually, the cheapest sub 100 right now is $99. So I'm in money, Mr. Hat. I did get these particular holiday cards. Again, I have 3 of them sub 100. I did get those specifically to flip. I'll keep you posted if I do or not. Yeah. And when individuals sense understand. It would you consider figure. Maybe they're this. The worst is over. Okay. Well, I'm gonna see if I should get. Well, I'm probably gonna get a Marvel Mighty. I haven't. I was stacking the Hope Van Dynes, the Wasp. That she was under $4, and now she's over $4, and I don't know if I want that. There are two of her sub 100s which are worth it. It is the number 93 and the number 78, which are going for $29.99. I think anything under $32 is definitely worth it for her. For the sub 100s. So those are worth it. The Ant-Mans, a lot of the sub 100s have been eaten up. He's at $6.89. So I'd say anything under $60 is probably worth it for Ant-Man. But there's none. There's none that are under that. Maybe the number 48, which is $100. Generally, anything the sub 50s. The sub 50s are usually double of what the sub 100 should be. So maybe that number 48, which is going for $100, maybe that's worth it. That probably is worth it. But that's like the only one. And then Cassie, I have 17 of her sub 100s. It's $575, so she should be about the sub 100 should be about $32, $34, give or take. And the cheapest one is $59. So that's really, really not worth it for any of the Cassie sub 100s. So I'd stay away from her sub 100s. If you want to get one of her normal ones for like $5, $6, that's fine. Your average Omi price, hard to say. It's probably like 00, between 003 and 004. Probably 0035. Well, what am I going to be? Let's see 5 fit price. So let's say 550,000 times 0.0035. No, I'd have to divide that. So it'd be one. I have 155 million Omi now, by the way. 0.0035. I would say 3.6. I would say 0036 is probably my my average. So at 0036, yeah, I'd say that's my average. And then when do I become a millionaire again? It's got to be 6 something, right? 0065 is when I'm become, but that's if I don't sell anything from now until then. I probably will. Maybe 6.9. Maybe 6.9. All right, so that was 150 times 0.0069. Yeah, that'd be nice. It'd be 6.8 if I had 150, but we'll see what happens. Oh, Amar's such a nice guy to me. And the stream, things are okay. They really aren't. We use it against forever. Yeah, good point. I don't see it. Let's start another minute so I can say I stream for an hour and then go to bed. Well, maybe not go to bed. I got some stuff to do. I have to eat. I've been on this heckin' crazy program for working out and getting in shape, and whew, I am just I am tired. I need food. All right, Roku is not as bad as I thought. Apparently, KFC is doing a thing where they get if you order their only chicken sandwich. Oh no, the double down sandwich. You get a code for Diablo. I was supposed to message my friend Lilith about it, and I never did. KFC.com. If you buy their chicken burger made out of chicken only, you can get an access code. And the access code, yeah. One isn't near me, so I'll go this weekend. And I guess you get to get that access code and you use it for whatever. All right, that's it for me. I love you all. I'm gonna say bye-bye to Dashi. Bye-bye, Dashi. I love you guys. Bye.